Hello and welcome back to Football Manager as FC Eindhoven. And last time we left off, a lot has happened since then. So what I'm going to go through first is transfers because we hit January transfer market, and then I'll go through results, and then I'll go through what's kind of been happening behind the scenes. So let's go to our transfer history. You might notice we've got a few outs and a few ins. So all of these guys joined up to here, before I was in charge. So these are the ones which happened just in-game before I took over. These are the transfers which I've made so far this year. You've obviously seen up to here. So we brought in Mendoka last episode, Nishi came in as well as a backup striker, and Paulinho has been our kind of main purchase. I will say, actually, every week he has been getting top of the training, like the highest rating in training. I've been praising him for that, and he's actually pretty on board with me now. I think he's behind me quite a bit, sort of as a manager, so that's pretty good. I also had these two that I spoke about last video, which so basically this guy is a left back and left wing back. So I have a tactic for 5 at the back, so 3 centre backs and 2 wing backs. I didn't have anyone who could play left wing back, so I brought this guy in as loan just in case I want to try that. But he can also cover left midfield or left back, so he's a good kind of utility on the left, sort of defender midfielder sort of thing. Also brought in Stan Mass, who is 20-year-old left back and left wing back. He's one for the future, but I think he's going to be pretty good. His potential is really high. So hopefully he's going to do something. Then we'll move on to the sold players, because these 4 are the ones who have gone. Now, a big name which you might notice in here is Joey Sleggers. Probably our best player in the team. Got approached by Slovan Bratislava, so Slovakian. Oh, 1 minute, I don't want to get that wrong. They are, Slovakian first division team. He came back. He came to me when the offer came in from them and said, "I want to go because it's a step up in my career." At that point, I couldn't have stopped him. He is on $9,000 a week, whereas before I think he was only on something like $1,000. He's on 1,500 a week. So massive amount of money gone into him. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any more money, like transfer wise, than what they offered. They were pretty set on the 31k, but they're gonna give us 7.5. For when he reaches 50 appearances, so it's something. Joey left, and our defender, where is he? Amivor said, "I think that was a huge mistake. Basically, I can't believe you've done this." I said to him, he wanted to go. "I don't know what you want me to do." And he said, "The only way I'm going to be okay with this is if you promise to bring in a midfielder to replace him." Now, the issue with that, bringing in a midfielder to replace him, I need around about $9,000 a year because like they all cost so much for bringing him in. So I've got a promise with him that he's recently just said that after the because we've just passed the transfer window, he said, "That's okay, I'll give you more time to find a central midfield replacement." The issue is, right, I got Paulinho. He technically was that replacement. We've got Van Son, we've got Mendoka, we've got De Kersmaker. If we bring in any more centre mids, we're really inflated with the central midfield. So I don't really know how to do that until we get rid of some of our players. We've got too many players, basically. As you can see, the squad's quite a large one now. So that's all happening. It's kind of annoying that they kicked off because Joey wanted to go off and have like a better challenge. I mean, and from the looks of it, he's played 3 games, 7.1, got an assist. He's doing pretty well, and I wish him all the best. No ill feelings for him wanting to go. And at the time, we were in the minuses quite heavy with our wage budget. We're now in the positive, which means we can probably do something, especially at the end of the season, with bringing in players earlier if we find a player that we really like. But at the end of the season, we're going to be letting go of at least 5 or 6 players, so we're going to free up a lot of space there. Then we had a young keeper who I looked at on the reports, didn't look that great compared to, look, he's 7th out of all of our keepers. We've got loads of keepers as well, and like Janssen, I think, is only like 18. He looks absolutely insane for the future. Borgmans is only like 18, 19. He looks absolutely immense. We've got Peter, who, okay, 19, not quite as good as the other 2, but still pretty good. So I was like, yeah, I don't mind getting rid of him. And at the moment, he's only signed as a last resort. I got asked by the press, and like all my fans were kicking off saying we shouldn't be getting rid of our young talents like this. I got $5,000 for a player which will never play for us, I don't think. So, a lot of people kicking off about stuff at the moment, and it's just getting a bit frustrating. But he went. We got another little bit of cash injection, which is great. Jasper Douwhouse. Now, he was asking for more playing time. He's a 20-year-old Dutch winger. He's a pretty good player. I didn't want to get rid of him. But then a Danish side, I believe it was. Are these Danish? Swedish side approached us to loan him. They're paying, like, I think most of his salary. Let's have a look. They're paying 650 out of 725. I couldn't get him to do the full 100%, but that's still a big chunk of wage that they're paying for him. And I was like, yeah, I'm happy for you to go out on loan. He's had 1 appearance so far. He was playing all right for us, but we've got replacements for him. So more than happy for that to happen, do you know what I mean? So he left. And then we had a youngster again, centre-back, 20-year-old centre-back who was in our reserves. They offered him MVV offered him a contract, and he went. So I wasn't too fussed about this. Again, looking at the reports, 10th among all of our like centre-backs. We've got a lot of good centre-backs, especially young ones who are starting to improve. So I was fine with that. So they're the people who've left. So as an attempt to strengthen our centre midfield without threatening the future of our club, I brought in on loan Lars Nabe, I think it's Nabe, who's a centre mid, worth a fair chunk of change. Looks fairly good on the reports, isn't great compared to everyone else, but Jens Van's son is the same sort of level as Lars, so and he's playing full time in our first team, so I think he's definitely a good rotation player, especially because we got a lot of fixtures which are kind of cramped together. So I think it's probably a good idea to get a few players which can replace other players when they're tired. Paulinho and De Kersmaker are actually my 2 best players, and I've been trying to play them together as much as I can, but Van's son just keeps kicking off. I can't wait to get his contract's up at the end of this season, and I'm not renewing. He's gone. We then brought in, I'll skip that one just for now and go to here, Mulders. So I think his contract's basically up. I was scouting him, but my scouts at the moment, I don't know what's going on, but my scouts take about 2 months, 3 months to get back to me about any player. So I didn't want to just hang around and see if he was any good and then potentially he goes. So I loaned him out for this season. He's not probably going to get a lot of game time because of his stats not being quite as high. His potential's not as high either, and his work rate's quite low. I do keep an eye on work rate because I want people who will put effort in during the game. So Mulders is one where I've loaned him, but I think it's not much of a... He's quite a pacey player as well, though. I don't know. I'll probably bring him on near the end of the season when we know kind of where we are in the league, and give him a couple of games run out. And then, last but not least, a 38-year-old Belgian centre-back. I was moaning about my defence last video. This is what I could do in short notice to kind of bolster the defence a little bit. Really good determination, really good work rate, really good stats on sort of the mental part of the game, which you would expect from someone who's been playing for so long. Fairly good stats for like a defence centre back, you know, marking, heading, tackling, all in the 12s, and 14, so that's fine. He's slow. That's the only issue. But I needed someone to be a bit more consistent at the back. So I brought in Van Hovelen. Oh man, Van Hovelen, as a really last minute. I've got him until next year, so I've got him for another season. I don't mind him playing out his career with us. He's a fair chunk of change per week, but compared to the other players I was trying to bring in a really good centre back who was quite young, and they all wanted 5 to 6 grand per week, and I'm on barely, like, I got £600 transfer budget, £600 wage. I'm not going to be able to afford that this season. So once we get rid of some of the players at the end of this season, we might be able to bring in, which is what I'm looking to do. I'm bringing in someone who's we're going to build around a really strong central defender for our defence anyway. I think our left back and right backs are fine, and it's just our centre backs we need, and our goalkeeper's fine. It's just we get caught out by these long balls over the top, or just one pass through the middle, and our wingers are really good at cutting out danger. Our centre backs not so much. So yeah, that's the plan so far. In terms of fixtures, let's go back to where we were. We left off when we played FC22, and we lost in penalties, which was annoying because winning against them would have been amazing for our first season. They're an Eredivisie club. I completely Eredivisie even. I completely understand why we lost, but we put a great effort in. Since then, kind of turning things around a little bit. So we got a 3-0 win against Roda. Put in a fairly decent effort there. Van der Sande and 2 Nishis, which is perfect. Whole team played well. NAC Breda, quite high in the league, lost 2-0. We weren't great that game. Young Utrecht, it was the most boring game ever, but we got a 0-0 draw, which is something. We need these sort of points if we're going to stay competitive and get like mid-table this season. Then we played FC Den Bosch, and we absolutely smashed them. We had really good possession, like 60% possession basically. Demai and again Nishi getting 2. Nishi is one I might even bring in next season if I can get him on contract or something. He's been fantastic for us. Really, or just extend the loan actually. That would be also acceptable for me. Lot of good ratings for players here. Unfortunately, Van Son's still kicking off, so I'm playing him. We had a few injuries, so that's not my ideal midfield, but it will do for now. Then we went to MVV and threw away a game. It was really annoying. It was 1-1, and then we gave away a penalty. It didn't go great. Kenny's first game, Van Hovelen, he didn't play amazing. He needs to get back in the swing of things. It's fine. I'm more than happy with our squad at the moment. I think we're just trying to get in the swing of things, and once we do, we'll be good. I think we're just getting used to how the team works, and the new formations and stuff. So next game is against top of the league Excelsior from Rotterdam. Then we're going to play top OSS or OS, and then Den Haag, and then we'll probably leave it with those 3 games because I've gone through so much at the start of this video. And then I will do I will probably play the rest of these up till Telstar, and then the last 3 games of the season we'll go through in the next video. Okay, so let's jump into the first game. Jump. So, also a lot of injuries happened. So, De Kersmaker is finally back from injury, but not fully fit. So I'm just going to put him on the bench. Or should I? How's he doing? I'm going to bring him on. I want to have a bit of more attacking, and he's a playmaker. So we're going to do attacking playmaker. Or advanced playmaker even. Oh no, he's support, isn't he? He prefers support. There you go. Angie's had to come on because our left back was Dalhouse and Brim was injured. Brim's back now, so I can bring him on for someone, but there's not actually anyone I want to bring him on for. And Van der Sand, actually, more importantly, was off injured, so I'm going to leave him on the bench for this season. This season. That's not good for him, is it? For this game, might bring him on as an impact. But Nishi and Demai are playing quite well together, so I don't really want to break up that that team, so to speak. Unfortunately, we do have a bid come in for a contract for Raz, and I don't have the money to renew at the moment. I mean, he's on a really low contract anyway, so hopefully he won't go, but I'll have to think about if I want to offer him a new contract or not. He's a fairly good player, and he's quite young, I think. So, I mean, 25 actually. He's not got great, huge potential. Brim's definitely got more potential and is a better player than him at the moment. So, I don't know. Maybe he's a player that I'm happy to see go, and we can replace him at the end of the season. So let's jump in for... This is probably going to be one of the hardest games of the season for us. Because they are first in the league. They are doing really well at the moment. And they're quite a big team. So we're just going to have to hope that we can hang on. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. And then defenders, make me proud. Midfielders, make me proud. Attackers, make me proud. So Paulinho, Raz and Vermeulen all happy with what I said. The rest of them just kind of want to get on with the game. Okay, 17 minutes in, first chance, and as predicted, Excelsior are holding the ball and are going to come at us. Oh, way too easy to get through, but Bertram's well saved. Woof. Okay, Bertram's is kind of the key to us having a good season as well, I feel. Oh, Demai. Yes, we can hit them on the counter now. Go, go, go. Where are you? He's been quite good at running down this wing, Demai. Well, especially on the counter. Angie. Oof. Okay. Well tackled. And it's gone out for their throw. That was a waste. That's where the young... long throw. Headed clear. Curtis Macker. Oh my goodness. What a save. I can't believe that didn't go in. It's a great volley. Okay. Raz with the corner. Puts it in. No one there. Paulinho can gather it up though. Where are you going to put it? All the way back to Seedorf. And then we just... no chance. You know what? We're having more of a shout than I thought we would. So that is good. I didn't want to just get absolutely trashed by them. So their free kick puts it into the box. Sven Newport. What a goal. Can't really say much about that, can you? Look at this. Free kick in a good area. Really dominant header. He got up high. Crossbar and in. Okay, so half time. Players who aren't doing so well is Nishi and Angie. Not sure I have many replacements. Yeah, I got this loaned left back and left mid. Where does he play best? Defensive winger support. So I'm going to have to bring him on because I think Angie's just not playing that well. Then Nishi. Van der Sand, I think, will probably be a better shout. And I could put him as a target forward, and then Demai as an advance forward. Yeah, that's the move. These two they've played together a lot this season, so I'm hoping that they can make a little bit of magic for us. De Kersmacher isn't playing fantastic, but he's not playing badly. He had that one good chance, so I'll keep him on. Need to do more. Demotivated was Angie, but luckily he's not playing, so that's not going to affect the game too badly. And we get started with the second half. Only 1-0 down, though. Oh, Paulinho with a really poor pass. That's annoying. Chase back, boys. Oh, a little wayward pass, but he gets it and he pushes forward. Luckily, if they have long shots, more than happy with that. We have the ball. Oh, no, we don't. Giving away with a long ball up forward. They now are pushing forward against us. We've got men behind the ball, though. Just need to watch for the run that you usually do to cut through our defence. Oh, I can feel it. There you go. That's what I told you. That long ball all over the top. We always get caught by that. I just need to get maybe a taller defender or someone to cover that. Okay, a lot of changes. Let's see if these lads can maybe salvage a point. If we can get a last-minute goal, but we just need to keep our defence. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why did I even say that? 2-0. That's us done. It was, again, set-piece, header. We fall for that again and again as well. It's the long ball forward, and it's the set-pieces that we just don't know how to defend. Virginia loses the ball. We're just not playing like a team who wants to win at the moment, are we? They're just passing it around, holding on to the ball. If they have it, we don't. So they can just hold on to that clean sheet. Man, they are playing with some confidence now, aren't they? Well, I think they were probably playing with some confidence through most of this game. But there you go. Oh, is that a red card? Oh my goodness, Van Hovelen. Why? This 38-year-old defender is not working out how I thought he would. There's nothing I could do. There's only 2 more minutes. Let's just hope that they don't score like a million goals against us in that 2 minutes. Free kick. Fantastic free kick. Oh my goodness, what an absolute disaster. I knew it was going to be a hard game, and the annoying thing is, like, we didn't play badly for that first half, and we fell apart in the last 10 minutes. Look at that. We got 2 goals in and a red card in that last 10 minutes. Like, there was a chance through this bit that we might have actually been able to claw ourselves back in the game, but oh man, I'm not gonna throw, but far from pleased. And individual, where you at? Boom. You can't get sent off. You just can't. It's unacceptable. Where does that put us? 14th. I mean, the bottom of this league is so close at the moment. Like, if any of these teams win, apart from De Graafschap, I'm basically a level or below them. So I could go from 14th to like 18th in one game. It's mad. So there you go. We're going to move on to the next game, which hopefully will be a bit easier because it is against one of the bottom teams and we need to win, basically. Okay, so we have our next game against Top OS or OS. I have moved the team around a little bit. So because of the red card and because of injuries, we've had a lot of players which have been injured recently and come back, or like Van Son is now out for 5 weeks, which actually helps us out a touch, being a player which we don't really want to use, but he was saying he wants playing time. So Borgman's backup keeper is out, so we have to use Janssen, who's a very young 18-year-old keeper. But he's just backup, so hopefully we won't need to use him. Raz has decided to sign for someone else, so he's going to be off at the end of the season. So yeah, and Hernandez is slightly concerned because he's not getting enough playing time. So one thing I didn't mention is we've got so many promises out there at the moment. So Vermeulen is worried that he's not getting enough playing time. So I've said he can have some more playing time because he's one of our better younger defenders. De Keersmaker, before we started playing him, he did sit on the bench for a long time. So now we're playing him a lot more. Brim, same deal. I think Raz was also one, but because he's leaving, he's obviously forgotten about that and doesn't mind just sitting on the bench now. Mendoka, we promised that we will improve the way in which we deal with our players, because after that Excelsior game, he wasn't happy with how I shouted at them because they deserved it. But we're going to jump in and hopefully we've got Mulders as well, who's on the bench for the first time. So we'll just give him number 15. Go to match. Hopefully we will be able to get a win against these guys, seeing as they're quite down the league as well. Outstretched arms. No gesture. Kick off. Got a few unsure people. I forgot to tell them I believe in them, but oh well, they know that. Okay, so first chance. Pjeinberg has the ball at the back. Over to Amivor. Up the wing. Virginia. We're a bit slow with the ball at the moment. Like our passes have really taken time to be made, and that's then given the ball away. Goes in. That's exactly what we didn't need. Oh, this is going badly. 1-0 down. I'm going to shout at them to demand more. Okay, half time, and literally nothing else happened other than that goal. So we need to do something. Brim is injured for left mid. So we can either bring on Angie, Raz, or Ta'el Idrissi. I'm going to bring on Angie. He seems to be my go-to inverted winger support. And strikers, Van der Sand's not playing great. So if I bring on Nishi, who will hopefully bag us a couple of goals, and then make him a Demaya false 9. Vermeulen's not playing well, so I'm going to bring on Oosterbrink, who I can actually make a defensive defender rather than cover. So this is the problem. I'm trying to keep people happy, and it's costing us a good team because there's so many unhappy players. Amivor's not playing well. The only other player I could have brought on was Vermeulen, potentially. He's not playing well, though. Maybe Sam, but he's a bit of a risk at the moment. I'm going to keep Amivor on. He's a player that can change his fortunes. And then I'm going to bring on... Probably... Let's bring on Nabe for De Keersmaker, and he can be a central midfield attack. So that's a fairly good position that we need. We need some more attack going on. Dressing room. You know as well as I do at first half, Swangers enough. Show them what you're all about in a second. Come on, boys. No one feeling pumped up by this? Let's just jump in and hope that we can do something. Okay, our throw in. Amivor with a long one. Headed clear. Virginia. So close, just over the bar. Okay, straight away there, goal kick. Boys, come on. Sadorf, well won. Demai. He's running up that wing again. He loves to... Oh my goodness, well ball by Angie. And Nishi. I'm so glad I brought those two on. Please don't be offside. No! Oh, please don't rub salt in the wound. Okay, headed over from the corner by them. We need to go more attacking. Oh, Angie is injured. Which means if I bring on Raz, maybe... He can play as an inverted winger support. Oh, pause. I didn't get to actually do the sub changes. Oh, he's already an inverted winger support. Okay. Let's just leave this, and I'm also going. We're going to need to go more positive, more attacking. They're throwing. Okay. I don't think he wants it. Oh, he wants it. Hoofed up there. Oh no. Terrible defensive header. Well played by Pjeinberg to like mop it up. But then this is what I'm talking about. It's so annoying. We just give the ball away, and I don't get why. I'm telling them to play direct passing, and they just don't. They just keep hoofing it up there for no one, and it's like costing us games. It's really frustrating. I'm not sure why. Oh, what a ball, what a goal. Oh, we've lost against a team that we need to win against. Like, this season is going from bad to worse. Absolutely shocking stuff. Our defence is the problem again. Amivor playing really poorly. I know we've got a chance here, but I just need to switch this out. Sam. Oh, we've got no more subs. Okay. We're just going to have to hope that we can do it. Pjeinberg. Okay. Raz. Was that offside? Another offside goal. Boys! It's so frustrating. We could have been level with our ruled out goals. It's just not happening for us. Corner. Raz puts it in there. Demai. Yes. That one's not getting ruled out. Get in. 10 goals for the season for Demai. Right. We're going attacking. And we're demanding... I don't know if we're demanding more, actually. We did just get a goal, but we need to get more. Sadorf with the long throw to no one. Like, if you're going to do a long throw, aim at someone. I don't understand why we're doing this. Like, is it some sort of quirk with Football Manager? I don't know. But it's a real frustrating... Yes, Raz! Yes! Yes! Oh no, what save. What an absolute amazing bit of run as well. Raz puts it in. No one there. Ajinya, can you keep this alive? Get it in again from the other side. Oh, what waste. But throw in, if we do a long throw, no, nothing. I want to get a draw from this game now. Minimum. Come on, boys. Long throw by Sadorf. Headed clear. I don't think the long throws are working. I might take them away. Naby. Oh, Ostenbrink. What a terrible miss. Oh, they're going to score. It's our defence again. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this squad. They are giving me headaches left, right and centre. They're going to make it 4, aren't they? I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Maybe I need to change the tactics around. Be more defensive. See if we can keep some more clean sheets and stuff. I don't know. Naby just absolutely spaffs it out there. We need to work on our passing. Like, seriously. We need to get, like, training on nothing but passing for a month. Solid. Just basically, like, learn how to pass to your teammates. Not the other team. Look at them. These are like below us. These people have been struggling all season. And this is what we are. Like, they're playing like frickin' Barcelona. Oh, 4-1. In the 95th as well. Oh, I don't care. I said I was going to be better with my my team talks. But this was an absolute disgrace. Oh, man. Far from pleased. Idiots. So where does that put us? 14th, 27 points. But, like, we've got 3 clubs who could go above us, which would push us down to, like, 17th. If they all won. We just got to hope that all these guys lose. I don't think there's a relegation, so we're safe from that. But we want to be aiming... We could get fired. In all honesty, we could get fired if we don't hit this kind of mid-table area. So, much work needed. Okay, so a few things have happened. I had a team meeting with the guys just to say, come on boys, we can do this, we can pick ourselves up, and everyone actually took that really well. And also, we got a few injuries, and the most annoying one is Paulinho, out for 3 to 6 weeks. He's been the guy pulling the strings for us. A lot of people not fully fit. The replacement for Paulinho, I needed someone who could play that sort of holding role. And Van Rosmalen is that guy, unfortunately. That's all we've got. We do have Mendoka and Nave in the middle, but they both are attacking, and I've got the Kursmacher who's attacking. So, this is what I'm doing as well. I've completely changed the tactics. Three defenders with 2 wing backs. We've got 2 central midfielders, 2 wingers, and Demai up front as an attacking forward. Van der Sand, which is he? Wide target forward support is his best role. So why don't I put him as that? Hernandez is a inverted winger attack. Perfect. And then these guys all are playing in their current comfortable roles. I think Bertram's plays best as a sweeper keeper, yeah. So this is going to be a hard game. Den Haag have just won a game 4-0 against their last MVV. Their last game, they're coming in with really high confidence. We're not. We have been training this formation in the background since mid-season. I just didn't have the players to do it until January, so I'm hoping they're not going to be too unfamiliar with it, and we're going to be able to do something a bit special today. So let's see. Lot of problems with the tactics. I'm not surprised, but let's see what they can do this game. I have been criticised for not changing my tactics before, so let's put an end to this poor. Go and make it count. Defenders, make me proud. Midfielders, make me proud. Attackers, make me proud. Oh man, no one's reacting well at the moment. We're in a slump, and it's really hard to get out of that slump with the sort of games we have. So here we go. Koopmans with the free kick. Ball forward. Pjeinberg, well got. Perfect. That's what I was hoping it would do a little bit more, this formation. Got more cover for our defence, so it's going to be less exposed, hopefully. But I'm going to say that, and they're going to do one ball over the top now, aren't they? Just wait for it. There you go. Seedorf. Oh no, another Seedorf. Puts it in the middle. Come on, boys. Hold out. Give us a good defensive effort here, please. Whew. Just over. Okay. We survived the first attack. They're throwing. Just in their half, so they're bringing it forward. Let's see. Oh man, there was some good passing. Seedorf now has it. Oh, this is what I was trying to avoid with the free at the back. And they score. Den Haag, they're playing well. They're high up in the league, but this is just painful. Let's hopefully we can bring something out of this, but I'm not holding my breath. Come on, boys. That was way too easy. At least we got it out and it wasn't a goal, but they're going to keep punishing us if we can't shore up our defence. Okay, all the way back to their keeper. Now they're bringing it forward. Our wing backs are getting caught out way too easily. Header, goal. Thomas Vehert, is it? Yeah, that missed interception by our left wing back really screwed us. Issue is we only have one left wing back in the team at the moment, so there's no one to replace him, which means we're going to have to just completely change our tactics at half time, I think. Maybe. Oh, really? Just pass it back to him. Come on, lad. I don't think we've had a touch of the ball yet. Off the crossbar, my goodness. Tactics. Right. I don't even know what to do here. This has been a really bad video for game. We are really struggling, and I don't see a way out of this at the moment. So Van der Sand can go up top. These guys can drop back, potentially. Hernandez can go into the middle as an attacking mid. Does he play all right attacking mid? Advanced playmaker attack. He can go as a target, forward support. Attack of... You know what? That might be something. That might just be something. Left back probably needs to be replaced by Ooh, actually no, Janssen. Janssen is a better left back, I think. Full back defend. I mean, we're not very attacking, are we? But it's an attempt at something here. Then we bring Amavor onto the right as a no-nonsense full-back defend. And we bring Seedorf, who's been booked, off Ostenbrink, who can be a central defence defend. So we've got cover, defend, and stopper all playing at the back. Oh my goodness, this is really trying to mix things up, isn't it? Come on, terrible. Pick yourselves up this second half, boys. With a completely new formation that we've never played before. This is going to be terrible. We're going to get absolutely destroyed. Okay, their goal kick. Van der Sande gets it. Plays it to Amavor. Van der Sande again just mopping up. Amavor playing awful. Puts it in. Oh. Corner kick. Wonder what we can do with a corner. Van der Sande puts it into the box. Headed away. Amavor. What the heck was that? Come on, lads. I mean, more positive play, at least. Okay, Van Hoevelen. Oh my goodness. Kenny, where did that come from? You know what? We might be able to get a comeback. Look at that free kick. Kenny, from out of nowhere, the 38-year-old, absolutely smashing it in. I don't think we're going to get another goal. 2-1. Could have been worse. Could have been much better. 60% possession, though. We had control of the game, to be fair. This could be a formation. This could be something. It leaves us very exposed in the midfield, but not happy with the performance. Yeah, I don't want to be saying well done when they didn't do well. So that drops us down to 18th, only 3 points clear of bottom place Helmond. MVV 2 points below us. We are on level with the Graafschap. They've obviously mounted a bit of a comeback, so good for them. We want to be aiming for 13th, 14th place, really, at the end of the season. So a lot of work to do. Lots of work to do. We're going to have to figure out what we want to do in terms of formation for the next few games. See if we need to play around with it and play more defensive, or I don't even know what. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, it's been a rough video, this one. We took what was okay form, you know, a couple of wins, a draw, a couple of losses, but we're playing hard teams which are a lot better than us at the moment, so it's a given. But I think this run of games really has been a knock for us. We're playing Young AZ next. They're not going to be an easy game. Helmond, VVV, maybe. Like, those two games need to be the ones that we pick ourselves up from. The Graafschap and Helmond are the two where we need to get a win. Like, we need to get a win on both of these games, otherwise we are basically going to be bottom. But yeah, next time we come back, I'll be Rick coming in at Telstar game, and we'll be finishing the season and looking at what we can do next season if we still even have the job. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying. Let me know if you have any thoughts in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.